Calling the Sedalia Pettis Amateur Radio Club repeater net, calling the Spark and Aries, Pettis County Aries net. This is KD0ETL, that's Kilo Delta Zero Echo Tango Lima, and I will be your net control station for this evening. My name is Paul, and my QTH is Hughesville, Missouri. Spark repeater net meets each Sunday evening from approximately 8 p.m. until 8:30 local time on the Sedalia 147.03 megahertz repeater with a minus offset. The purpose of the net are to gather hams in the area and exchange information of mutual interest and to promote public service by ham operators. Do we have any emergency traffic for the net? Are there any club announcements for the net? The net control wants to has a few announcements to remind everyone that Warrensburg's net on 146.880 is immediately following this net on their Warrensburg's repeater. And Carroll County Aries net has a net on Monday evenings at 7 p.m. on 146.665. 665, excuse me. And of course our own KJ5ZW has the multi-county net on the Stover repeater on Thursday night, 147.390 at approximately 8:30 on Thursday night. And last but not least, remind everyone that April 6th is our next scheduled Spark Club meeting. And we look forward to everybody being there. And I'll let this drop and I'll take a standby. At this time I will open up for mobiles, portables, short timers, those are in and out, spatial calls, and pause before speaking. Call KD0ETL.
W3MEB, in and out.
F0SJG.
B0FMG, mobile.
KE0CYR, in and out. KE0QYA, in and out.
W2SAM, in and out.
KE0QYN, in and out.
Let's pause there for a second. Got KE0QIN. It was in and out. W2SAM, Sam, good to hear you. In and out. KE0QIA was in and out. KE0CYR was in and out. KD0FMG, KF0SJG, and W3MEB doc was in and out. KF0SJG, Steve, I don't remember if you were in and out or you got some information for us.
I'd just like to say have a very, very good weekend, and KY0P, wish him a happy birthday a little early. I think Thursday's his birthday, so that's about all I got to say. 73 to everyone, and I'll turn it back over to Ned.
Okay, Steve, good to hear you in there. And then we had KD0FMG. Good evening, and your comments for the net.
Good evening, Paul, and everyone on the net. Not much for me. Just on the way to work in Boonville at the casino. Blessed to have the nicer weather moving in, and prayers to everybody dealing with the flooding up north. That's all I got for the net tonight. 7:30 KD0FMG.
KD0FMG, KD0ETL. Okay, good to hear you, Lucas. Yeah, I haven't heard you for a while, and don't work too hard. And exactly, prayers for everybody up northwest Missouri and further north having to deal with all the floods. I'll take another standby for mobiles, portables, short timers, those that are in and out.
KC0CY, I'm in and out.
0CYA, all right, Philip, got you in and out. You have a good week. With that, we'll open up for regular check-ins for the Spark repeater net. Call KD0ETL.
K5ZW.
WA0SDO repeater.
KD0USK.
LMY.
All right, we'll hold up there. I have K0LMY, KD0USK, and KJ5ZW. Philip, KJ5ZW, missed this morning on 75. What have you been up to today?
I was driving back from Branson. My wife and I went down there this weekend and had a good time, relaxed and kicked back. And yesterday we were out on the Branson Belle, enjoyed that little excursion and the entertainment and the food and all that stuff that went along with it. Today's my wife's birthday, and so this was her weekend, so we went and played. So then we got back this afternoon, and been busy washing my lawnmower, getting ready to get it ready to be picked up tomorrow, and they're going to go do the maintenance on it. And I've got a tire keeps leaking, so they're going to repair that and replace the blades and oil change and filter and fuel filter and all the whole bunch of other stuff that we got them. We long list for them to do to get it ready for this summer. And that's about it. We just been kicking big around the house here, kind of playing, and not doing a whole lot, and looking forward to this following week. So turn it back over to you, Paul. KJ5ZW.
KJ5ZW, KD0ETL. Oh, very fine, and say happy birthday to your wife. Hope she has a good one, and glad you got away for a while. And we'll talk to you sometime this week again. Next we'll go to Brett, KD0USK. Good evening, Brett, and your comments.
Good evening, Paul. Good evening, everybody. Everybody's sounding really good tonight. Good to hear Lucas in there. I hadn't heard him in a while, and he had a good sound there, running mobile, so good to hear him in there. I'm really glad that Philip's getting his mower tuned up. Maybe he can come over and help me on my place over here and help me do a little mowing here when it gets up and running. I think we're going to have a lot of green grass coming quick. I'm already seeing some new grass coming up in a few places that was a little bit bare. So I think it's on the move upward. So I worked pretty hard this weekend, actually, getting all the limbs, cutting some trees, and getting everything getting the yard back in kind of a decent looking shape. So glad to have that done. It was something that's been kind of wearing on me ever since they had that snowstorm, and looking at it every day. So happy to have that. Happy birthday to Philip's wife there, and early happy birthday there to KY0P, Dennis. Hope you're listening, and hope you have a great week leading up to it, my friend. The rest of it, you guys have a great week, and we'll see you soon. KD0USK.
KD0USK, KD0ETL. Good business there, Brett. Yeah, I've still got some yard work yet to do. I've been too busy with this kitchen and kind of some of it got neglected. I got the biggest sticks. Some of the little smaller ones may have to take a little raking, or they may just have to end up breaking down and eventually into the soil. So anyway, thanks for checking in. I haven't heard you for a while. And next we have Sam, K0LMY. Good evening, Sam, and your comments.
KD0ETL, KE0LMY. Well, we are in the middle of programming radios for the emergency operation centers. So I will ask you how we're sounding on this one. We're programming up a Kenwood dual bander, and I've got a desk mic that I wanted to try out instead of the standard mic it comes with. So how do we sound on this one?
Audio sounds fine. Sounds very good, actually. Yeah, no problems whatsoever, and it sounds like you.
Well, I would certainly hope so. All right. Well, we are pretty much just doing that, and I had Roger ripping rose bushes out today because we're getting ready to finish siding the house. We don't mind if Philip comes on down here with his mower once he gets it tuned up and mows our yard, too. We'd definitely like that. Nice to hear you on here, KJ5ZW. All right, this is KE0LMY, back to net control.
All right, very good, Sam, on programming radios, and like I said, that one sounds really good. And you have a fine week, and we're at the bottom of the list. Any more check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net, call KD0ETL.
KY0P.
Net Control recognizes KY0P. Good evening, Dennis, and early happy birthday.
Good evening, Paul. Everybody else, thanks for the birthday wishes. Steve and Brett and Paul and everyone else. Well, I got a pre-emergent down on the yard Monday, I guess. Got a little jump on the rain that we haven't gotten yet. Then, what was it, Friday, we've got some tall decorative grasses in several places in the backyard. Usually I cut those back in the fall, but if I remember right, we went from halfway warm weather to very cold in just a couple of days in the fall. If I remember right, that was probably the reason I didn't get those cut. If not, that's what we'll blame it on. So anyway, got those cut back, and still got a couple of them to go. Somebody noticed, or somebody said something about new growth. Yeah, there's some chickweed showing up, and some new plants are popping their heads up. Things that little green plants are have found their way back to the surface. Went to church this morning, out for breakfast. Watched a little bit of most of the, well, I won't even say most, some of the NASCAR race. Fell asleep and don't really know who won that. So anyway, Paul, it was good to see you at breakfast on Friday. And that, I think, about covers it. So everybody have a great week. I'll just say 73 and turn it back to you, Paul. KY0P.
KY0P, KD0ETL. All right, Dennis, yeah, it sounds like everybody's getting ready for yard work, either the actual yard or mowers or something. Hope we don't get one of those May surprises with snow again. That was terrible. And this has been a long winter, and yeah, I think sometime there in November, right around Thanksgiving, I think it just changed, boom, from late summer or a very early fall to a winter. So and that's it. We didn't have much fall at all. All right, we're at the bottom of the list again. Any more check-ins for the Sparks Repeater Net, call KD0ETL.
KF0SJG.
KF0SJG. Go ahead, Steve.
I'm kind of new at this. I don't know if I checked back in right or not, but I would like to invite everybody, Dennis and Doc and I and some other folks, every Friday morning at 8:30, 8:40, something there, at the Smithton Cafe. We always have a breakfast down there, and would like to invite anyone that can get down there on Friday mornings, and please show up. We enjoy having them.
WA0SDO repeater.
KF0SJG. All right, Steve. Yeah, just everybody. If you've checked in once, everybody usually says just recheck and check back in and say whatever you want. It's close enough.
Thank you. Well, that's all I got, and enjoyed seeing you and Mike down there Friday. So hopefully we'll see a bunch more next Friday. So be safe, and KF0SJG clear.
Okay, Steve. Yeah, we'll talk to you sometime later in the week. Call again for check-ins. Check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net. Call KD0ETL.
KE0NJB.
KE0NJB. Good evening. We haven't heard you for a while. How you doing?
Busier than a one-arm paper hanger. Getting ready to go back OTR, running 48 states again. So I'm busy all day today, packing the truck up and taking off for probably out west in the morning.
Well, you be safe wherever and whenever you go. Yeah, just be safe, and good to hear you in there. Radio sounds good. And Do you take it with you when do you make some contacts over the road?
I haven't yet because this valve thing's just set up for the local repeaters here, local Missouri, so I don't think it'd help me much in Utah. I'm still looking for a 2-meter or 7-meter or something I can mount in the truck where I can reach out to more people driving down the highway.
Well, there you go. I don't know if there's some different frequencies like 146.520. That's pretty much a common simplex frequency across the whole United States. You might throw your call out once in a while on that. You might get somebody come back to you.
Yeah, I did think about that.
All right, well, good to hear you in there, and thanks for checking in. Have a good, safe trip. Talk to you when you get back. Well, so last call for the Spark Repeater Net. Call KD0ETL.
Recheck.
Go recheck.
KY0P. Just wanted to remind everybody that Saturday the 30th, which is this coming Saturday, is the Swap Fest at Boonville. I think it starts at 9 a.m., so if anybody's interested in going over, I don't think there's a charge. If you set up a table, I think they had a minimal charge, but no charge to get in. And it's at the fairgrounds, if I remember right. And that, again, is the Boonville Swap Fest, 9 a.m. Saturday morning. Back to you, Paul, KY0P.
KY0P, KD0ETL. All right, thanks, Dennis. Yeah, I should have thrown that in my list of announcements. Forgot that one. Probably because I'm not going to be able to go. They're going to be working on my kitchen again this next Saturday, so I'll probably miss it. If it hadn't been for that, I'd probably be going for sure. And I did talk to Brooks about it this morning, so he may be talking about going. But if you haven't ever been to a ham fest, even though this is a little bit smaller than Warrensburg, it could end up being bigger because I think last year was the first one. So it's good to go to one and see what all's there and see all the goodies and what you can look forward to maybe getting you a bigger station. So if you get a chance to go, I'd go. All right, one more last call for check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net. Call KD0ETL.
KA0JWA.
There he is, K0JW. You must have heard me talk about you. What's going on this evening, Brooks?
Oh, nothing. Just got out of where we were at, and didn't think I was going to get out in time there to check in, but made it. I'm on the road over towards the post office and heading home.
All right. Yeah, today turned out to be not too bad. Did a couple things outside and a couple things inside. So inside while the grandkids were here, and then a couple other things outside. But getting ready for more kitchen stuff tomorrow. I think they're supposed to start on the floor.
Lana says she's anxiously waiting to see how it turns out there. Yeah, it sounds like you're getting a lot of done there. I'll say hello to Echo as I go by his house there. I don't know if he's there or not. I couldn't tell. But, yeah, it sounds like you're making progress anyway. So, yeah, I'm getting on down here in traffic, so I'm going to let you go. And I'll catch up with you. Oh, yeah, don't forget to check Lana in. So she's sitting here beside me. So I'll turn it back to you, KA0JWA.
Okay, Brooks, yeah, I was writing her name as you spoke there, putting her down. I heard her in the background, so I think that counts. Anyway, tell her good evening, and yeah, we'll holler at whoever wants to see it sometime after we get it all done. We'll show it off a little bit, or at least whenever we do this outdoor ham fest here at the house or something. Hopefully we can still do that this spring. Anyway, catch you later. And it looks like we had 16 check-ins, including myself. That ran for approximately 21 minutes, and I appreciate everybody checking in. 73 to all, and I'll return the repeater back to normal use, KD0 ETL.